best and only option. So what do you think? Will you do it?
Well, I'm not fighting again for another 6 months. I suppose this would be a unique way to train for that. All right, I'm in.
Great. I've arranged for you to have a warm-up match here today before we tackle NXT together. I know you're used to knockout and submission rules in MMA, but today's pinfall only, to get used to wrestling again.
Go for the 3 count. Got it. I'm gonna go get changed.
We are going to kick some mutiny ass.
Haven't changed a bit.
All right, show Sammy why you're the only person on Earth I'd bring in here to watch my back. Nice! Now follow it up with a power move! Finish strong! Show them what you're made of! Stay calm and control the pace. They want a mutiny. Wait until they see what you're capable of. Have fun in there! This is wrestling! You're gonna fit in just fine here. Use your speed to your advantage. Remember your training! You've got this! That's it. You're making this look easy.
1, 2. That's 3. Begin.
So, this is how #1 draft picks live, huh? Nice.
The tour bus is nice, but more importantly, it's private. We need this space to talk strategy, since who knows who might be listening backstage and feeding information to NXT.
Good point. What about the GMs, though? Can we at least trust them? Adam Pearce was messaging me the other day.
Yeah, Pierce and Aldis are vetted, and they've given us full authority to counter the NXT mutiny movement. CM Punk will be helping us too once he's healthy, but for now, it's just us, so we need to figure out our first move.
Whenever I was in a tough situation like this fighting in MMA, I learned the best path forward is to focus on doing what I do best, which, in my case, is being...
Since you just basically dropped everything to come in here and help me, it's only fair you take the lead on this. What do you think we should do?
We need to hit them harder than they hit us. Punch them right in the mouth so they know who they're messing with. They showed up here and caused chaos? Okay. We go to NXT and do the same thing, but worse.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Let's do it.
You ready?
We're gonna punch them right in the mouth.
Let's do this. What the hell?
Well, hello there. Have a good flight down. We were expecting you.
We were not expecting you.
For the uninitiated here, I'm Troy Simkin, former WWE producer, now NXT Mutiny's top producer. We knew you'd be coming and we outsmarted you. NXT is clearly not broadcasting here tonight, and instead has moved to a secret, undisclosed location.
You've got to be kidding me.
I'm afraid not. Man, you should see the looks on your faces.
Can I strangle him? I want to strangle him.
I'm just the messenger.
Well, we came all the way here. We're not gonna leave empty-handed.
I think I see where this is going.
Yeah. We're taking Troy with us. He clearly knows more than he's letting on, and we can use him as a bargaining chip.
You're calling the shots.
This really isn't necessary. I'm just a producer. I'm clueless.
We know. You're coming with us.
Please be gentle.
NXT Mutiny. You one-upped us. Well played moving the location of your show. But if you think you outsmarted us, think again. See, I've brought in someone to help even the sides, and she had a brilliant idea.
That's right. We have borrowed your top producer, Troy Simkin. Say hello, Troy.
Hello? Help, please?
Alright, that's enough. So, NXT Mutiny. If you want Troy back, show up to Raw and fight us. I have my debut match later tonight, and your buddy Troy will be out there at ringside.
And unlike you, we're not going to run and hide. We're going to be exactly where we say we are.
See you soon.
Please show up.
Here she is, making her WWE debut with what seems to be a 50% willing entourage.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Antananarivo, Madagascar, Sunshine!
Most would want all eyes on them for their WWE debut, but she seems fine sharing the spotlight.
She's not sharing the spotlight, Saxton. That's a Watchtower searchlight. She and her partner are letting former WWE producer Troy Simkin know that there's no escape from captivity.
A bold debut so far. Let's see how she fares in the ring.
Here comes the pride of Puerto Rico.
And her opponent, representing the LWO from Queens, New York, Zelina Vega.
Zelina has seen a tremendous amount of success lately. She won the Queen's Crown and reformed the LWO.
Zelina's not showing any signs of slowing down.
Zelina was no stranger to success before, but now she seems destined for the top. I had heard this new addition to the WWE roster has a take-no-prisoners mentality, but she seems to be bending her own rules here tonight.
Desperate times call for desperate measures, Saxton. Now, former WWE producer Troy Simpkin may not be well-liked, but he's the bait they're using to draw Mutiny out.
The question now is whether Mutiny will bite the hook and how any of this may impact the fight going forward.
Ooh, what a nasty kick.
Oh, insulting.
Trying to get that mental edge. You can't let yourself get psyched out.
From the middle rope. Uh-oh. Look at the power.
Put into the corner. What could be next? Clothesline in the corner.
Thinking from Zelina, an early pin attempt. She's able to kick out before the refs count.
Likely just trying to sap out some energy with that cover.
Sent out of the ring the hard way.
She's getting back up, but she's super out of it.
No! Somersault plancha to the floor. Unbelievable athleticism. Just going for it all and landing a direct hit.
It knew what was coming there. Back into the ring now.
Oh my gosh. Terminating knee smash. Arm cinched. Look at these vicious kicks to the jaw.
And any one of those shots could take you out for good.
Oh, good gravy. Thrown into the corner with a little something extra.
Bang! Knee right to the face. Setting it up.
Thunderous clothesline.
Uh-oh. Saw it coming and slowed it down with the back elbow. Oh my gosh. Terminating knee smash.
She fights back with the counter.
Watching her prey rise. We know what she's looking for here. Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly.
Fought off with an elbow.
Knee smash in the face. Queen Zelina is in a distressing spot.
Yeah, some flaws in Zelina's game plan are being exposed. Perched on the shoulders. Boom!
Feast your eyes.
Zelina is in big trouble.
Oh, not yet. They just got the shoulder up.
You gotta be kidding me.
Surviving that maneuver is absolutely amazing.
Big maneuver, executed perfectly, but still was not enough.
Cinches up the arm and a
Vicious kicks to the jaw.
Batten down the hatches. These two are loaded.
slugging away with everything they've got.
Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out. Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up.
Who will break first? That is the question.
What impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what. On the side kick. She can't possibly take any more.
Yeah, this is troubling. Can only hold on for so long now. Oh my God.
That was unique.
I didn't expect that. Oh my gosh. Terminating knee smash.
I'm all for getting in the head of your opponent, but there's a point where she has to lock up.
Ricocheting off the turnbuckles.
And Zelina reverses it. Counters with an attack on Zelina.
Quick sidestep by Zelina. He gets around the attack. Oh my gosh. Terminating knee smash. Face first, good night.
Bang! Crucial counter there. Legs caught. That will get your attention. And Zelina can't stop any offense coming her way.
Zelina needs to pull a trick from her sleeve. Swinging the elbow to halt the offense.
Up into the torture rack.
That has to end it.
Shoulders down. She picked up the victory. Picked up the victory.
Here is your winner,
What a debut. She not only showed off the fearless, relentless approach we'd heard about, but also secured a huge win in her first match here at WWE.
And right in front of NXT's own Troy Simpkin. You have to wonder what Mutiny's next move will be to recover their abducted producer.
Can't believe my plan didn't work.
We both thought Mutiny actually cared about Troy. But like they said, I guess he's just a worthless twit.
Hey, I'm standing right here. And I'm just as shocked as you are that Mutiny didn't ride in on their white horses to save their prince. I wonder if I can get my old job back. Can either of you put in a word with Triple H?
We need to find something NXT actually cares about to lure them into a fight. Otherwise, they're going to keep dodging us.
What about their precious Unity Tag Team Championships? If kidnapping Troy didn't work, maybe we could title nap those?
You might be onto something there. But how are we going to find out where they're broadcasting from?
I could help with that. If you put in a good word for me.
Yeah, sure. What can you tell us?
I may have been on a group text that mentioned the undisclosed location of their shows. But first I'll need reassurances.
Troy? Disclose it. Now.
Okay, fine.
Another successful Unity title defense for Lexis King and JC Jane.
Hang on, we have some visitors from the Raw and SmackDown side.
How'd they find out where we are? Did you tell them, Saxton?
It wasn't me, but they're taking the fight to the champions.
Good. It's about time.
It looks like we're going to have an impromptu brawl on our hands. This is an incredibly bold move to come down here and bring the fight to Mutiny.
It's bold and brilliant, Cole. Attacking in an undisclosed location, the Unity champs were totally complacent. They let their guard down, and now they're paying the price.
I still can't figure out how they found us. Do you think my phone might have been hacked? And if so, do you think Mutiny would hold that against me? And she's pulled out a steel chair. That could be an equalizer inside the ring. Adding a level of insult with that kind of physicality.
An unyielding showing of authority, no two ways about it. Inverted DDT!
Lights out.
And she's fine taking this to the outside. Sliding back in under the ropes here. Knee right to the face.
Showing absolutely no mercy at all. What an onslaught.
Just got thrown around like a sack of you-know-what.
Discus punch.
Just like that, she turned it around.
And now placed in the corner.
Setting up for something here.
Lexis King takes a vicious buckle suplex.
And JC's nailed with a stun gun.
The champs are down.
Where are they headed now?
They're grabbing the Unity titles.
I think they're leaving with them.
And the champs can't do anything about it.
They've come in here and stolen the NXT Unity Tag Team Championships. I love it.
Score one for Raw and SmackDown.
I saw what you did by invading NXT's secret location and acquiring their Unity championships. Bold move.
Thanks. I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny. We came up training together.
I know all about you. Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral in this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it, so this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
We understand your stance, but we don't have to agree with it. We're going to do everything we can to stop Mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.
Here are the borrowers of the Unity titles.
You gotta love the swagger to walk into this arena holding those two belts they didn't even earn.
Hey, they are the current Unity Tag title holders. It's just in this case, I mean that literally. They are holding the titles.
Here we go, gentlemen. Huge title match coming up.
And a huge opportunity for the champ to prove to everyone that there truly is none better in all of WWE right now.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles. Lexis King and Jason. Jane have successfully defended their Unity titles multiple times, and you can bet they're itching to reclaim their stolen belts tonight.
Yeah, but those defenses were practically gift-wrapped with hand-picked opponents in favorable locations. Tonight, they face a real challenge.
We will see. These two new allies have a history, but the big question is, can they gel in an official match and walk away with some hardware?
What a counter by Lexis. Roll up here. And he breaks the cover.
A strong kick out to stay in the fight.
Oh, right into a counter.
Ouch. Picture perfect drop kick.
Going to the top rope. What's his plan?
Incoming.
And completely missed the mark.
What a spectacular misfire.
And that is why we say don't try this at home, viewers, because of terrible miscalculations like that.
And driven down face first. Ooh!
Lexis avoids the attack.
Series of counters here. Who will finally capitalize?
And there's a follow-away slam.
The champ creating some distance with that move.
What a throw. Not the prettiest thing you'll ever see, but it sure looks effective from here.
Uh-oh. Wiggles free from behind. Oh, what a chop block. Targeted the lower body there, and it was highly effective. Oh, the knee takes a big hit.
The champion on the receiving end of some serious offense. And he has an answer for King. Tossed around like a rag doll. That is the champion demanding respect, saying I can control you anytime I want to.
Heave the side. Jeez.
I've seen Saxton thrown out of a few local bars like that before.
Oh, please don't remind me, Corey.
Follow-away slam.
The champion just chucking the competition around like they're nothing. That has to claw at the challenger in some way.
Partner gets tagged in. In off the tag.
Got the tag.
Just in time, too.
Ooh, she puts the brakes on that.
Manages to fight out with a series of punches. Oh, look at the knees. Endless knee strikes.
doling out as much damage as possible, looking to silence the challenger once and for all.
And Jane reverses it. Oh, blow to the breadbasket.
Golly, that sounded rough. Propped up in the corner. Knee lift in the corner, rocks the jaw.
Sent out to the center of the ring.
Those two are in such a cohesive rhythm out there.
It's like playing jazz, but using your opponent as the drum.
And she's tagging out.
Deadlifted clean off of the mat.
The challenger really struggling to avoid major damage.
You really can't do this all on your own. That's what your teammate is for.
Locks in the gut wrench. Suplex. Boom.
Uh-oh, pulling the hair into a mat slam.
German suplex, but that's not all.
Into a ripcord lariat. What a combination. Foot to the midsection. Placing him in the corner.
Sent out to the middle.
Oh! Double super kick.
What a flipping senton.
Crushed.
Takes out the knee.
We all know what is going through their head here.
Yep. Destruction, carnage, annihilation.
Yeah, but they should be thinking about this coming out of their paycheck. Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
Walking up here. Oh, poke to the eyes.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury.
Nonetheless, the match continues.
JC eats a clothesline.
But Lexis King with the belt shot.
And the referee never saw it.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes.
Is that the producer who's wrapped up in all this?
I think so. Seems like he's working against NXT Mutiny now.
Hold on. Spear on JC Jane.
Looks like his eye's okay.
Or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
And down onto JC Jane with the cover.
That'll do it. We officially have new Unity Tag Team Champions.
We just witnessed amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war against Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist from Troy, the producer.
Mutiny shocked the world with their invasion a couple weeks ago, but now taking their Unity tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you used that goofball Troy to find where Mutiny was hiding and then win their Unity titles. Well done.
I guess Troy's show of loyalty in our match was enough to get his job back.
And we discouraged Mutiny from trying to hide from us. They said from now on, they'll be back at the Performance Center.
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous. You got your hands on the Unity champions after what they did to me. But I'll get my shot sooner than later.
I know you will. Which leads us to our next move. We've spoken to the GMs, and we think the best strategy is to divide and conquer between Raw and SmackDown.
At least Aldis and Pierce have our backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient how he continues to sit on the sidelines, isn't it?
Yeah, it is convenient. I can't believe he's still staying neutral. Makes you wonder if there's something else going on there.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk?
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on first?